Hello, this is a recording to teach teachers how to use Screencast-O-Matic, which is the ability to record your lessons, and it comes in handy, especially with students that maybe need to hear it again or a few more times. So what I did to start this was I clicked on this desktop icon, Screencast-O-Matic, and when you click on this, you'll be prompted to log in. And so another option is just to go to screencast-o-matic.com. And I'm already signed in here. I pay every year for this subscription, and there is the ability to advance it to Premiere. And I haven't done that yet because I keep most of my lectures under 15 minutes. So you might want to take that into consideration. So these are just a few of my uploads here, but then from this location at screencast-o-matic.com, I publish it to YouTube. And so here is my YouTube channel. If I go to my channel, I have playlists. And so I have the APES 1819 Honors Biology and Zoology playlists, and so students can watch those videos in those respective classes. So if, let's say you want to teach a lesson on a couple slides of your presentation, what you can do is literally bring up the presentation and start teaching. And anything that's within this window that's red and white will be recorded. And there's options at the very beginning to make it full screen or HD screen, so you'll see that when you do that. So again, you can just go ahead and start teaching. And so you'll go through and teach. There is the ability to write on this as well. And what I use for that is Smart Notebook software. And so you can add slides to this. So let's say this first one that I'm teaching is on evolution or types of natural selection. I'll just put evolution for short, whatever chapter it is, and then each slide, maybe I'll make a text box. Let's see, I can put natural selection. You can even import images. You can insert a picture from a picture file that you may have. So we'll just go here. We'll go to APES, and I don't know if I have any pictures in here. I'm sure I do. So this one is, let's just enter graph. And so then I will be able to write directly over it. So to write on it, you use these little pens here. So we can use blue. We could use a dotted line. We could even use these really cute smiles and so on. Okay. So one thing I found was that when I'm teaching, I don't want to just read the slides to the students. So what I do is I use the Smart Notebook software, and I will copy and paste slides into that software in reference to whatever slide I'm talking about. So let's say, let's insert this image, and I'm talking about species evenness and richness. So what I could do is I could either use the snipping tool, I can save this image to my chapter 4 images, and this is species richness and evenness. So now I have that image of that slide saved, and you can go to the Smart Notebook software that I pulled up before, and you can insert picture, and I'm going to go to images. And so then I have it in there, and I can underline words. I could even erase it too. So I can erase that and go back. I can use this tool to circle things I'm referencing to, and so on. And what I'm using right now to draw is my mouse pad. I'm holding down the left button, and I'm using this on the mouse pad. Okay. Another thing you can use is this bamboo thing. It's like a larger writing surface, but you really have to kind of get used to it. So if you use a mouse pad and you're pretty good with it, with the steadiness of your hand, then I would say just use your mouse pad instead of this bamboo thing that I have. It's a larger mouse pad that I have. And then when you're done, you click pause, which I'll do here in a second, and then it's going to prompt you to save it. And you save it, you can save it to your T drive, which is what I usually do, but there also is an option to save it to YouTube and to the actual Screencast-O-Matic site. And then you can like put it into your Google Classroom as an MP4, and the students have access to it there. So I'm going to go ahead and press pause, and then I will insert this tutorial into the written directions in Google Drive.